Hey guys, welcome back. It's episode 12 of Tied to the List, and since our last episode, things have been going just okay. So obviously in the last episode we had that ridiculous opening Champions League game against Zenit where we won 4-0, followed by the even more ridiculous 5-5 draw against Aston Villa. Since then we've had 4 games. We've had 2 in the Premiership, 1 in the Carabao Cup and 1 in the Champions League. So as we can see, Middlesbrough beat us 2-0 in the Carabao Cup third round. Really disappointing result to go out, especially in a cup that we think we could have probably had a good chance in. Nevertheless, it means that we've now got to concentrate on the Champions League and the FA Cup when that comes round, as well as, of course, the Premiership. We then went to Bournemouth away, and remember we had that 100% losing record away in the Premiership. We managed to stop that by winning 3-2 away, thanks to Maguire, Batshuayi and Adrien Silva. Then we met Porto away and reaffirmed our losing away tactics by losing 2-0. It didn't help that Matthias Deschilio got sent off in the 70th minute, made even worse by the fact that just before the game he complained that he was going to leave unless I played him in more games. So I've just had 2 text messages. So that he was going to leave unless he played more games. So we played him and then he got himself sent off. We then took Arsenal at home and we beat them 2-1 thanks to goals from Gaetan and this peach from Ibora. So the ball's crossed by Nico Gaetan and Ibora just takes one touch and smashes it off the underside of the crossbar. So that brings us up to where we are now. We are currently 6th in the Premiership after 7 games played. We do have a game in hand on the teams above us, but that game in hand is about to come now and it's away to Man United. So I don't expect to pick up points there. But if we did, we could break into that top 4 and hopefully remain there for the rest of the season. Let's go to Old Trafford now, the Theatre of Dreams. So here we are at Old Trafford, and we're going to the same team that basically beat Arsenal. The only real surprise is that Kelechi Iheanacho is back from injury, so he is on the bench for this game. Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't been in the goal-scoring form that he was earlier in the season, hasn't scored for the last 4 games, but we're keeping faith of him and hope that he does something. And this trio here of Jack Wilshere, Adrien Silva and Ibora has become almost synonymous with Leicester this season. Looking at the Man United team, it's really good. They've got Crisquito at left back. Obviously, familiar faces in the other defending positions. Pogba and Matic in the middle. Kovalenko playing behind Belotti. And Yannick Carrasco and Bernardeschi on the right and the left. So they've got basically a brand new up front line compared to the old up front of Lukaku, Mkhitaryan, Lingard, Rashford. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play. So Man United kick off from left to right and hopefully they don't get an early start to this game. Schmeichel now with the goal kick. Pumps the ball upfield. Batshuayi doesn't win the header against Bailly. Now Belotti to Bernardeschi. Tackled by Adrien Silva. Tackled again but Matic picks up the loose ball. Now it's Carrasco. Tries to play it to Belotti but Maguire sees it and sees it out. Fuchs, great ball up to Batshuayi. Batshuayi's 1-on-1. Tackled by Phil Jones. That's a great tackle by Phil Jones. And now it's Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi, big ball over to Carrasco. Now it's Pogba to Kovalenko. Bernardeschi runs with it. Plays in Carrasco. Carrasco hits it and scores. It's 1-0 Man United. Moments earlier was a big chance for Iheanacho, who's tackled by Phil Jones, and Man United's counter here was just too fast and too accurate to deal with. Crisquito now with the throw into Pogba. Pogba's been all over the pitch in this first half. Pogba to Kovalenko. Now it's Carrasco. Plays in it. Maguire will get the ball away, but only as far as Phil Jones. Pogba now to Matic. Back to Pogba. Now, Pogba has just got the ball so much at the moment. Belotti's on the ball and Bernardeschi hits it just wide. Ball crossed from Bernardeschi to Carrasco. Carrasco dribbles it in, crosses it in and Belotti heads it over. So at half time, we're 1-0 down. It could be a lot worse than that. Belotti's had a few chances. We haven't done much with the ball when we've had it. We've only had 2 shots, only one of them been on target. So we probably need to have a look at that tactically. Okay, so we've kicked off. The only thing we've changed at the moment is just to clear the ball to the flanks. Hopefully get the ball forward a little bit more and take advantage of the pushing fullbacks in the Man United team. Adrian Silva with this corner. Matic heads it out. Now it's Crisquito. Plays it up to Carrasco. Carrasco's had a shot and it's a terrible effort. Lindelof plays it into Matic. Now it's Bernardeschi on the ball. Man United need another goal here to make it safe. They could get one here. They played it through to Carrasco. Carrasco's got the ball, but De Chilio makes a great tackle. Running up the line now. Plays it to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's got the ball. Edge of the area. Crosses it. And it's a terrible cross. Straight at the goalkeeper. De Gea. Big ball out. Bernardeschi will challenge for it and wins it. But now it's Iheanacho on the ball. Iheanacho holds on to it. To Deulofeu. Now it's Wilshere. Wilshere to Iborra. Iborra hits it. It's a good block. And De Gea will get it away. Ibrahimovic, who's just come on, heads the ball on. Now it's Fuchs to Deulofeu. Seen a bit more from Leicester in the last 20 minutes. But the accuracy is still not there with the passing. So Mkhitaryan's got the ball. Plays it out wide to Martial. Martial crosses it in. Ibrahimovic is there. And he sticks it over the bar. And it's all over. Quite a boring game in the end. Man United with a 1-0 win. I'm not surprised they've won. I kind of expected not to win this game or to get a point, but I feel like we've done quite well to limit them to just one. They were all over us most of the game. 60% possession, 19 shots. Hopefully we can get over this loss and push on to the Olympic Lyon game in a second. So here we are, we've got Olympic Lyon at home, and this is a really big game for us. We need to ensure, if we want qualification, we need to ensure we win all of our home games. No big changes to team. Kelechi Iheanacho is starting ahead of Batshuayi, and that's image based on the exploits of last season and the fact Batshuayi's only got 3 goals in his absence. So let's push on with this match. So we kick off from left to right. So Olympic Lyon have actually had the best time so far in the Champions League, with 4 points to their name before this game. And obviously if they win here, Jack Wilshere is injured early. Kolo on the ball to Memphis. Out to Toussaint. Toussaint hits it and it's gone over. So that's been the dullest first half of the season. Only one chance that we saw, which was Toussaint's chance that went over the bar. And other than that, nothing of note other than Jack Wilshere getting injured on the 9th minute. So Lyon kick off. Now Lyon have a couple of decent players in their team. Memphis Depay is one of them. Nabil Fekir is another shot on the ball now. And Bertrand Traore on the right wing. So they've got some decent players in their team. Fuchs now to Adrian Silva. Back to Fuchs. Fuchs crosses it in. Chamberlain tries to get to it. Can't. And Memphis will get it away. Now it's Correa on the ball, who came on for the injured Jack Wilshere. Correa crosses it in. And Raphael gets it away. Now it's Fuchs. Some good pressure here from Leicester. Chamberlain on the ball. To Adrian Silva. Fuchs is out on the left. Gets the ball now from Maguire. Slips it to Gaetan. Gaetan crosses it in. Iheanacho's there. And Iheanacho scores. It's his full return from injury. It's his first game in the Champions League. And he scores. It's 1-0 to Leicester. This is a lovely possession play. It's not really our game, but good possession play. And then crossed in from Gaetan. Good header from Iheanacho. Adrian Silva now to Iborra. Iborra to Iheanacho. Iheanacho to Gaetan. Cross it in. Maguire's there and the ball's over the bar. Memphis crosses the ball in. Got away by Chamberlain. And now it's Kolo on the ball. To Raphael. Now to Sarr. To Sarr to Fekir. Plays in Hararo and he misses by some distance. Zappacosta now with the ball to Correa. Correa loses it. Marcel gets up to Traore. Traore is now up front. Traore runs with it, but Ibora, great tackle. Now it's Maguire. Plays it out to Deulofeu, who's just come on for Chamberlain. Deulofeu with a run. Crosses it. It's a bad cross, but he picks it back up. And it should have hit the back end. 93rd minute, Schmeichel kicks the ball upfield. Doesn't get that far though. And Memphis, ball falls to Cornet. Cornet sticks it wide. 94th minute. Correa is the furthest up. Now it's Traore and the ball's come deep for it. Ball's gone up to Fekir. Now it's Duraro. Correa on the ball. Plays in Iheanacho. Iheanacho can't beat his man though. And the ball will be dealt with by Lyon. Now it's Memphis on the ball. To Nico Gaitan. Nico Gaitan picks up very well. Tries to play a ball in for Iheanacho and Lyon will just pass it around the back. Gets out to Memphis Depay on the left hand side. He plays a crossfield ball to Toussaint. Now it's Sheik. Tries playing Toussaint. And now Iheanacho springs out of the box. Crosses it. Deulofeu's there. Deulofeu. Ronnie Lopez makes a save. And it's all over. It's all over. It's 1-0 to Leicester. It's a really great result. So that's left us top of our group after 3 games. Porto and Zenit still have to play. But hopefully Porto win that match. They'll go top. But it will leave a good gap between us, Olympic Lyon and Zenit. We're 6th in the league. So games coming up. The Zenit away game is going to be quite big at that moment. So we're going to come back in the next episode for the home game against Southampton and the away game to Zenit. Until then, see you later.